We got so much to talk about this morning between Hunter Biden and Donald Trump's social media platform and all the other things that are going around. Jonathan Lemire, it seems like one is trying to laser focus on how the Democratic Party did his father wrong. And by the way, I got a lot of calls from Democrats who are like, you got a lot of that right. I'm not hearing from a ton of Democrats who are angry at what Hunter Biden said. And you can, of course, discuss Ambien Gate. But also, of course, the New York Times reporting will be going through this for a good bit this morning. New York Times reporting this morning pretty much what everybody in Washington and New York, anybody that follow politics, have concluded, and that is Donald Trump is throwing everything at the wall. Now, you can say he's doing it to distract from Epstein. You can say he's doing it to distract from whatever. But there is no doubt he's throwing everything at the wall, from football names to Barack Obama to you name it.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time probably before President Trump weighs in on that Hunter Biden interview, because it seems like there's not a topic out of his reach at the moment. First on Hunter, yes, I heard from some Democrats who felt like this wasn't helpful. There's certainly there's a wing of the party that is desperate just to put the last year's election behind them, to stop relitigating what went wrong when so many things did go wrong. But you saw there, a son angry at how his father has been treated by some in the media, but also by members of his own party. We know President Biden, he was sick, he was exhausted, and he was old. This is the first time we've heard about the Ambien element of this, but we do know his travel schedule was brutal. There were some in his camp who were second-guessing that at the time, thinking he was doing too much, shuttling back and forth between Europe events and the States. He had to go out to the West Coast for a high-profile fundraiser. We know the litany of things. And certainly Hunter Biden angry about how his father's been treated. Some agree that there's been a lot of finger-pointing among Democrats at the Biden campaign and how it was run at the time. Others also are just eager for him to move on and the party to move on. But Joe, you're also right about President Trump. It's been a rare stretch here. He has not taken a question from the media in a number of days. And look, for all of the criticisms one can level at President Trump, he's extremely accessible to the press. He is. But he has not taken a single question from the press since the Wall Street Journal broke the story about the birthday letter he allegedly sent Jeffrey Epstein. That came out Thursday night. We haven't seen him since, but we've heard from him quite a bit on Truth Social. Yes. And it does say, I'm told from aides, that he has been angry about some of the coverage. He is trying to change the subject. We do expect that he'll have some public events today. He'll probably take some questions. We'll see where the story goes from here.
And we'll, of course, be talking about how the Wall Street Journal reporter has been pulled from the press pool for his overseas trip. But, yeah, a lot of things going on. In fact, the lead in the Times today, Trump's deflections ease base's fury over Epstein. Caddy, this is the lead story. And, man, they're doing everything from releasing records from Martin Luther King Jr.'s assassination against the family's best wishes, to spinning oldies but goldies, the political equivalent of Blueberry Hill. I mean, talking about Barack Obama and, quote, Russiagate, which, of course, takes you back to the first months of Donald Trump's first administration.
Yeah, I mean, far be it from any of us to suggest that Tulsi Gabbard may do something that is not directly in line with intelligence but might be political. But this does look like another political attempt to try and change the conversation.